Hello everyone, this is Miss Huang. Welcome to my art class. Today we are going to learn continuous line drawing. Continuous line drawing means you use few lines or one line to describe the object or the person or the shape. You can see some example I'm showing you here. So in this section, we're going to learn how to use continuous line to draw a person. First, I want to read Painting with Picasso with you. After we read this book, we are going to choose one of your favorite painting from this book, and I'm going to show you how to do continuous line drawing. Painting with Picasso. An artist paints people in all different places and captures the feelings that show in their faces. A young girl catches a dove in flight. She'll keep him safe and hold him tight. A serious boy steers a donkey around. This sad boy is dressed like a happy clown. An acrobat balances on a ball, while a strong man wonders if she will fall. Another man's limbs are in a tangle, with arms and legs at the oddest angle. A woman rests during a dreamy nap. A mother plays with a baby in her lap. With eyes looking sideways and nails painted red, this woman is telling a joke in her head. And here is the artist who's captured it all: the faces, the places, the girl on the bow. With each stroke of his brush, each color and line, he paints a picture of a moment in time. Okay, so we're going to try to use very simple line or one line to draw. At the beginning of the process of continuous line drawing, when someone has a more exaggerated gesture or pose, it is easier to figure out the proportions of the body. We need to observe the painting very carefully before we draw. We have a girl standing on the ball. She has her hands up. You can see that she's trying very hard to balance on the ball. She has her legs straight and the body tilted to one side, head tilted to the other side. We should also observe the body proportions. She's very skinny. She looks very young. After we observe the gestures and the body proportions, we also need to think where do we want to emphasize the lines. Now I'm going to introduce a few materials that you can use for the continuous line drawing. We can use various thickness of the lines to show our drawing. When there is shadow, we can use thicker lines. When there is light, we can use thinner lines. So we can use a Sharpie with fine point to create various of lines. Okay? You can experience with the tools before you start. It's very important for artists to know your tools. Okay, that's the Sharpie. We can also use brush pen. We can also use soft charcoal pencil. Experience with your tools before you start drawing. The continuous line drawing is actually very challenging because we are not going to use any erasers. After you observe what you want to draw, it really doesn't take long to draw. So don't be afraid of failures. If it doesn't look right, you can always grab another paper and do it all over again. Okay? So now I am going to do a continuous line drawing with this girl standing on the ball. And I'm going to use charcoal. So before we draw, we need to think the highest spot is her hand, right? And we don't have to do the ball, okay? If we put our leg, the foot, the lowest point here, what will be the proportion of head and the body? The continuous line drawing is a very good way to train your eyes and train your hand and train your lines, okay? Now, so I am going to start here. Since here is a little bit darker, you can either lay your pencil down I think I've got too long of a body here, but I am still going to continue it to see if I will get anything else wrong. Then I am going to try again. So now I see the problem here is that I have the arm is too long a little bit here. My body is not leaning enough. I can exaggerate the line a little bit. You see, even me, who's the person teaching you here, can't get it perfectly. So don't worry if you can't get it at the first time. Art is really practice, right? If you are a beginner, then I suggest you to start with the body proportion and to look, okay? With a pencil, first you can see this line over here, okay? This is for the kids who don't have any experience with sketching yet. I don't want to make it too challenging.